So Cardi B is getting mad over pics that were took of her while she was performing at Coachella and were posted on Getty, and she did not like it. And she actually requested and paid, I don't know who, to just remove these pics because we see so much details about her body and it's looking exposed. And this is another pic, and there's a lot of other pictures. And she actually said that someone edited these pics and they were not real. But how could it be edited if it's posted on Getty? Like, I don't understand. And I'm not body shaming nobody. Like, you know, she looks good the way she looks.
Let's dive into the chaos, because Cardi B just hit Coachella and left Jaws on the floor. But not for the reasons she hoped.
Stinking, a year into the process, you might have some, like, it could be your crotch. I don't think it's the BBL itself. It might be a wound or one of the holes. To which I would say go to your nearest hospital immediately, because it's probably rotting.
She stepped out like she'd been built by a robot surgeon with a wild imagination, and social media did not hold back.
Getting a BBL when you're broke is what's causing BBL smell. You think a BBL is just the price for the surgery. Those massages after are very important. I did a massage like every day for 2 months. When you get surgery, you have to drain out those fluids. Those massages drain you. And then you need to detox. Some of you just don't care. Some of you are too broke.
People were zooming in like her BBL had a hidden message to decode, and screenshots were flying like confetti. The whole scene had folks frozen, not in awe, but in straight-up confusion. Her backside had the crowd whispering like it was telling secrets. But the vibe? Melted candle realness. Let's not play. Cardi's been rolling solo ever since things got shaky between her and Offset. She kicked it off with the soft launch of her I'm single and thriving era. But then it turned into a transformation spree. First came that sharp new jawline, then the nose looking a little too perfect, and her chin definitely got a little magic. But what really had people talking was the situation going on from the waist down.
If you're young, if you're 19, if you're 20, if you're 21, and sometimes you're too skinny, and you be like, oh my God, I don't got enough fat to put on my ass and everything, so you resort to shots. Don't do it. Like, I am super against.
Her look's been switching faster than those AI face filters. One week it's glam, the next it's glitch. And Coachella was supposed to be her big comeback, her I still run this moment. But instead, people were asking if her BBL came with a remote control or a reset button. It was moving like it had its own GPS, and that outfit looked like it was barely hanging on. Online comments were savage. Why does it look like she's sitting on 2 lava lamps? One person wrote. Others joked her silhouette needed its own Coachella slot because it was doing the most. And before Cardi could even speak on it, folks had already dropped 1,000 memes. Now, let's be clear. Nobody's dragging her for getting work done. Cardi's always kept it 100 about her procedures. But lately, every time she hops on IG Live, fans are clocking a brand new version of her face. One day it's a sculpted jaw. The next it's extra curves and smoother skin. It's got people wondering if even she knows what she'll look like tomorrow.
I gave birth to my son, my was huge. And the reason why my ass was so fucking huge, because I almost gained 20. And you already know my ass already has ass shots. In August, I did surgery because a lot of people thought that as soon as I gave birth, I got my body done. No, I didn't. In August, I did surgery and I removed 95% of my bowel perimeter. But of course, right, they took it out of me, but they still had to shape my butt because they took a lot of shots out. So my butt is a little free.
Cardi's got folks saying she's entering her Lil' Kim 2.0 era. And when someone brought it up, she fired back like, mind your business. But when you've got 100 million eyes watching your every move, it becomes everybody's business. This ain't just about looks either. People are sensing a bigger shift. Why the sudden image overhaul? Some think she's dodging breakup talk with Offset. Others say she's trying to outrun the new wave of it girls. But Coachella? That wasn't the comeback flex. That was chaos. Her whole backside got people joking. It needs a GoFundMe ASAP. And it wasn't just the visuals turning heads. Folks near the VIP bar at Coachella said the vibe got real weird, real fast. Someone said when Cardi and her crew started twerking, it felt like the air itself changed. Not body odie, more like bacteria. Bacteria, bacteria, one person joked. Steam, humidity, people were legit uncomfortable. Then came the moment. Cardi posed in VIP like she was rebooting her OnlyFans, throwing it back like it was 2018, but it flopped. One girl tweeted she looked like she was about to fall over like a busted bar stool. Social media had a field day. One person said her hips and rhythm were living in 2 different time zones, and honestly, they weren't wrong. It was like her left side froze mid-motion while the right tried to catch up, glitching like a bad live stream. The craziest part? Cardi kept flashing that big grin like everything was smooth. But the smile? It screamed, "I'm fine," while her body said, "Help me." People were side-eyeing and pulling out phones like they were collecting receipts. That tension? Thick? The vibe? Way off. Her BBL looked like it was running on weak Wi-Fi and struggling to stay connected. And truthfully, nobody should be shocked. Cardi's whole image lately been leaning deep into the plastic. Ever since Offset rumors started swirling, like he might really be gone for good. She's been moving like she's trying to rebuild herself from the ground up. New chin, nose snatched to the skies, shiny cheeks, a mystery waist, and hips that look like they got fried at a county fair. Word in the streets is that she's in her revenge body chapter, but if this is revenge, it ain't giving power. It's giving reboot after system crash. Every new public appearance feels more forced, and fans are starting to wonder out loud. Is this supposed to be a glow-up, or are we watching a full-blown identity meltdown in real time? Let's be real. This ain't even shade anymore. It's straight-up concern. Cardi used to walk like a Bronx queen, full of fire and zero fear, brushing off hate like dust on her shoulder. But now, it's giving, "Do I still got it?" vibes. She's moving like she's out here begging for a yes from the crowd instead of owning the room like she used to. Every time a guy does her dirty, she runs back to the surgeon like it's therapy. We get it. Offset messed with her heart, but rebuilding your whole body like it's a Lego project, ain't it? Fans just want the old Cardi back. The one that spit fire in bars, not the one turning into a viral joke in a stretched-out latex suit that looked ready to surrender. Now let's talk about the moment that really had the timeline losing it. She hit the bar with her full BBL squad. Thick girls, loud energy, and a mission to steal the spotlight. And steal it they did, just not how they planned. Somebody recorded the scene, and the video blew up instantly. But the dance moves? Not the focus. What had folks screaming was the smell. One person said it was like hot Velveeta cheese, and Sephora setting spray had a baby. Another said it gave high school gym locker room after PE. Allegedly, the air was thick, and not in the way Cardi's crew hoped. Whew. I wasn't there to smell it myself, so for legal reasons, allegedly. But when the internet's dragging the air more than the outfit or the performance, yeah, that's not just bad press. That's a red flag. That's not ambiance. That's straight-up ammonia. When people start saying your whole section smelled like expired cheese and body spray, that's not luxury. That's a crisis. Right after the Coachella drama, Cardi hopped on live, and you could see the panic. She was talking nonstop, laughing at nothing, throwing out those "I'm unbothered" quotes like party favors. But let's be real. Was she trying to convince us or herself? She hit all the usual lines. "I'm still the baddest. They hate to see a Latina win. I don't care what nobody thinks." But baby, the crowd wasn't hating. They were confused. The whole vibe was anxious, not confident. Real talk? Confidence don't need a surgeon or a speech. The comments came fast. Blink twice if you're spiraling. Is this live or a cry for help? Her voice? Shaky? Her face? Looking freshly rebooted again. No one was attacking her success. They were watching a breakdown unfold in real time. And she didn't even see it coming. Let's just call it what it is. This ain't about twerking through a glittery breakdown. It's about validation. We're living in a time where body image is sold like fast fashion. Everything's filtered, face-tuned, and flipped until real people start looking like digital dolls gone wild. These days, curves are charged to a card, waists are snatched tighter than a brand deal deadline, and surgeries are treated like picking up the latest sneakers. And Cardi? She's turning into the face of what happens when self-love gets swapped out for the surgeon's knife. The real gag? She already had it. The talent, the fire, the come-up story that made people cheer her on from strip clubs to sold-out arenas. But somewhere between the ghostwriting rumors, offset drama, and plastic surgery round 10, something real got left behind. Now, it feels like she's chasing likes from people who double-tap her pic just to roast her 5 seconds later. That's the trap, trying to fix soul wounds with surface changes. You can't filter insecurity, and you definitely can't cover the cracks with designer spray. Cardi used to clap back with power. Now, it's like she's clapping through the chaos, hoping we don't notice she's unraveling. Back in the day, one sharp clapback from Cardi could shut down a whole thread. But now, her comebacks feel recycled. Same tone, no punch. It's like she's not even talking to the haters anymore. She's arguing with herself. And fans aren't being shady. They're heartbroken. They loved Cardi for being real, raw, and unfiltered. But now, every time she pops up, it's another face tweak, smaller waist, and fresh work done. The crowd's confused. One fan even said it best. Cardi's fighting her old self, and the new one's losing. The same people who once celebrated her rise are now watching her crumble under layers of glam and silicone. It's rough. Feels like she's painting over cracks, pretending the whole thing ain't collapsing from underneath. She used to light up a room with her presence. Now, people joke the only thing lighting it up is the scent from all that surgery work. One fan said, "Now that I know BBLs come with a smell, I'm scared for everyone in the room." And let's be honest, BBLs done lost their spark. What used to be bold and bad is now feeling recycled. Same shape, same build, same checklist, like a body shop assembly line. And now, the magic's gone. The thighs still ain't matching, the silhouette's stiff, and that wow factor? It's turned into girl again? One fan said it best. Watching Cardi now feels like a glitchy app update in real life. Each version messier than the last, and honestly, they're not wrong. She used to lead the wave. Now she's trying to keep up with the same trends she once clowned. That Bronx confidence that had folks screaming "occur" is buried under filters, fillers, and whatever's next on the surgery wish list. So what's really next? Cardi's at a fork in the road. She can either pause, get real, and face the insecurities head on, or keep pretending she's unbothered while spiraling live for the whole world to see. And here's the thing, the fans see it. The question is, does she? Now I want to know your take. Is Cardi just drowning in celeb pressure, or is she addicted to chasing a perfection that ain't even real? Why do celebs call it hate when the fans speak up with love? And seriously, when does BBL culture stop being a glow-up and turn into a full-blown identity crisis? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear it all. The hot takes, the messy truth, the real concerns. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with your crew. See you on the next one, because trust, the next tea, it's already simmering.